That's Stevie, huh? Stevie Ray, huh? Nice lick, huh? Nice. How are you? Just warming up a little bit here and to start talking about the major third, yeah? Sounds good. Volume is good. It's too loud. I will try like this. So the major third, when we play blues, to me personally, I think it's one of the great notes to play. Yes. Why? Well, because after the blue note, the fifth flat, yes, if we are playing in B or in G, let's play in G. Blue note, yeah? Blue note again. Yeah, so we have in this box, which is box number 1. Sorry. We have here the blue note. Actually, when we do this, when we play this blue note, is the blue note of position number 2. Yes? But anyway, we can hit this note, we can play this note here, yeah, and here. So that's the classic blue note, it's a fifth flat. We all know this interval, and it's pretty cool. It's part of the blues sound, yes. The other blue note we can find is the major third, yes, and is this one. And here, yeah. I mean, in position. When I say in position 1, it's inside the position 1, and the notes around the position 1, which are of the other positions, yeah. But I used to work with the neighbors. I call the neighbors notes, because it's not inside the box, but it's just in the neighbor. It's in the next position, yes. So we can, this is position 1 of G. We can find the major third here, a neighbor here, and here. 1, 2, 3 times, yes. Of course, as I told you, when you hit this is also major third of position 2, yes. Anyway, the important thing here is to be able to recognize the sound of the major third. What that note want to say, yes. So, for example, yeah, I finish in major third here. So look, I will play minor, yeah. So also it's a nice note a nice sound, a nice flavor, a nice color to finish a lick, yes? Because remember also, when we play blues, we use this chord. It's a G ninth, and this note is part of that G ninth, yes? Yeah. Yeah, look, major third. Major root, major third, fourth, blue note, fifth, minor seventh, root, minor third, major third again, fourth, blue note, fifth, minor seventh, root, yeah, minor third, major third. So when you add this major third, everything comes more bluesy. Yes, more bluesy. You will get more bluesy flavor. Yes, I'm not saying you have to play it all the time. Yeah, you have, depending the style of blues you play. For example, if you play more Chicago blues, yeah, it's more minor third, that style of blues. Yes, yes, that tension. When you play blues, you use major chords. Yeah, dominant seventh, like seventh, 13th, or 9th. So all the time we are playing the major third when we play that chords. So when you play the minor third of the minor pentatonic scale, yeah, and the major third of the chord, we will get a kind of bluesy sound. So playing the minor third is good, but when you play the major instead of the minor, yeah, the sound of the scale over that chord is going to change. You know, it's going to sound different. Yeah. So again, the best way to discover this and how it works is just play a chord. If you have a pedal, a looper, is great because you play your own chords, yeah, your own sequence. But just play, yeah, a seventh chord, and then play. Yeah, minor third, major third. Major third again. So it's going, the pentatonic scale, the minor is going to sound different. It's not better, it's not worse, it's different, yes. But believe me, it's a great interval. Of course, why I suggest to all my students to learn very well the major third and to use it, because also it's a super good note to use it as a pivot point to switch, to follow the chord changes. So what I want to say, it's if we are playing a 12 blues bar in the key of G, yeah, we play we go to C, which is the fourth, yeah, and back to G. Which is D in this case, D9, back to the fourth. So we can use the major third as a bridge, as a pivot point and a bridge to jump between scales. So pentatonic scales, yes. So if I am playing pentatonic scale of G over G, if I play minor pentatonic scale of C over C, and if I play minor pentatonic scale of D over D, yeah, I am playing three pentatonic scales, one of each one of them for each chord of the blues progression. Yes. So when I am playing in G over G and it's time to go to C, I can use the major third of C to get that sequence to go from G to D in a very smooth and nice way. Look this. I am playing G. And now look. And now I am over C. I am playing pentatonic scale, minor pentatonic scale, but I did this minor third, major third of C. And now look, listen to it more than, and look, I played G. Yeah? G. And now I am in D. Major third, major third of D. C. Yeah, minor, major third of C. Minor, major third of G. So it's very nice, it's very useful. Believe me, it's great when you practice a little bit this and you get used to the sound and you understand how it works to use it as a pass, as a going through scales, it's a really nice tool, the major third. Yes, again, look, it's G. I am over C. I did this to go, which is minor major third of C. And no, G. You can follow by ear, by listening to only the scales I am using. You can guess or you can know I am doing something. Yeah, I am playing more melodically, because I follow the three chords, the progression of the three chords of the blues sequence. Yes, so that's it. It's a second way to use this major third. Yes, it's again to use it as a bridge or to link the scales. Yes, the pentatonic, the minor pentatonic scales over a blues progression. Yes, so now I'm playing, for example, in B. Look, minor. And we have one more blue note. Actually, we have three blue notes. The third blue note to me is the minor seventh. Yes, but I'm going to tell you about that. No, I used to play. Look, I'm trying to. I don't know how to stop the chat. Will you avoid playing the major third in the first chord when No, I played the major third, as I said. I played the major third. I played the wow. I played the major third over the three chords. Yes, using the minor pentatonic scale. I put the major third as an extra interval over the three scales, over the three minor pentatonic scales, one pentatonic scale for each chord. Again, if we are in G, I play in G. You can see, yeah, just pay attention to my major finger, yeah, it's here. This is the major and the minor, yes. Over G, and now I go to the fourth degree. Yeah, minor third, major third of C. Back to G. And now go to D. Major third, yeah? C again. G. Sorry, I'm using the major third over the three chords, yes. It sounds super well, of course, because playing the major third, we avoid the crash between the minor third of the minor pentatonic scale and the major third of the chord of the blues progression. Always when we play major blues and not minor. If we are playing a minor blues, like Timpanali, yeah, I'm not going to hit, I'm not going to play the major third at all, yeah? No, you know? The major third over the minor chord doesn't sound well at all. I don't. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Read your messages because I have a lot of pop-ups and I can't follow all the messages at the same time. Yes. Yes. Well, yes, my kids here. You can understand with this crazy week. Sometimes we are in quarantine, and so hey. Can you suggest how to get out box one and Albert King box? How to get out of box one and the Albert King box? To get out of what you want to say with get out of box one, it's how to stop playing, how to play the other boxes. Yes, how to play in pattern 3 and 4, for example. Okay, just practice over that patterns. That's how I did, you know. Key of A. Well, just put a backing track. When I say backing track, I always suggest to my students again to no, licks are ICAP. Licks are not only in pattern 1. Licks are in the 5th patterns. Actually, the 5th patterns, the 5 boxes of the pentatonic scale, actually it's the pentatonic scale. It's a singular word. It's not the pentatonic scales, plural, yeah? It's one scale. We just cut in portions, in 5 portions, to study easier and to be able to remember 5 shapes, you know, but we always play the same 5 boxes, the same 5 notes, you know? Yes, Yes, most of licks are in pattern one because we have to practice the other patterns. How to practice? Okay, this is the answer. Just put a backing track. It's better if you record yourself playing the 12 blues bar. Yes. Well, it's up to, depending which guitarist you play. You see traditional blues players, they stuck a lot in pattern one, which is great. You can play in pattern one all your life, and it's great because you are using the 5 notes of the pentatonic scale. Why I push myself to learn and to play licks and solo over the 5 boxes, because using the 5 boxes, because I enjoy and it's fun to me to be able to use all the fretboard. Yes. And what, so the big question is, if we are playing the same 5 notes over the fretboard, it's the same if we play position 1. Yes and no, because when we play over the fretboard, we are going, even if we play the same 5 notes, the notes are in a different order. So we are going to change our fingering to play that notes. Yes. 10th fret. Yeah, root position here. A. Just to learn this, to play in here. Yeah. What I did is I put a backing track, or yourself. Yeah. 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 Clapton. Mostly modern blues players, they use more the 5 boxes. Yeah. It's when I say modern blues players, it's from Larry Carlton to Robin Ford, Matt Scofield. Matt Scofield, if you don't know him, just go and type his name on YouTube, because he's great. So depending the style of blues you play, depending, T-Bone Walker, he played in position 1 mostly, yeah, and he's amazing, T-Bone Walker. Or B.B. King, he plays in position 1, 2, in the 3rd position, So it's up to you. It's up to you. To me, as I told you, it's fun to play all over the fretboard. I don't like. So many years ago, I say, okay, I need to. So just put a backing track in the key of A and say, okay, I'm going to play only 1 week in this pattern, this is a root. Fine, and you are going to miss notes, and you are going to. But the thing is to play and develop the muscle memory, because your brain, through your fingers, needs to remember where the notes are. Yes. Where are the notes, the sound of each note? Because if you play many years in position 1, this is clear, the brain, he knows the sound. But here it's in a different place, because the order of notes is different. Yes, so that's it. Or the other exercise you can do is the licks you play here in position 1, because you play many years in position 1, and you develop a toolbox of licks. Try to play it here, the same licks. For example, same stuff with the major 3rd. Again here. I don't know, for example. Yes, so try start moving the same licks you already know. Your ear knows that lick, yes. Your ear, yes. If you play this, yeah, the sound is in your brain. You know, it's recorded here. Yeah, and you can. About the major third in the key of G. Sorry, the major third is a. It's a know I have people. You. Well, I don't know what people say. B note, I have heard people say you shouldn't play the B note over the fourth chord. The B note, if we are in G, yeah, B is, let me think about that. You say, yes, if we are in the key of G, B is the major third of G, we are agreeing. And there's people that say that you shouldn't play this note. Yeah, it sounds good. I don't know if it's good or not. I mean, the theory, yes? Look, just to understand that, the best thing you can do is just play and the C9, the C. That sounds good. Yes. That's a major third of C, of G. But also, what I said a few minutes ago is to play the major third of each chord, yes? Following the chord changes. What you say here, what? Well, to the minor. Let me finish now with this idea, the major to the minor later, to a minor blues progression. Okay, give me just a second. I can't answer. I have the questions here. Even the major third of G, which is B, it's going to work well over the C chord. Yeah, and you can discover that just by playing it, you know. Yeah, the B, yeah, or you can play the major third of C, of course. Yeah, I'm. Yes, why the people say that? Because the B, of course, is the major seventh of C, and so yeah, B is still good, and it's going to be good because it's the major seventh of C, yeah, and it's going to sound well. Yes, I don't want to just get too deep in the theoretically explanation about this, but yes, it works. Yes. About the minor blues, someone asked me which extra notes we can add over a minor blues progression. I have a video talking in my YouTube channel. You can see it. So if we are playing a minor blues, let's say a minor blues in the key of A, yeah. I don't understand, I cap your question. Thanks to you, various artists. Well, I don't know where's the chat. Well, where the chat is, it's here. I don't know how to just leave the chat there. It disappeared. Okay. Well, I don't know what you say. to the first over the minor blues. Okay. Okay, minor blues sequence. So now we go to minor blues. Over the minor blues, I will stick to the minor pentatonic scale. That's the first option. Yeah. Of course, blue note. But if you want to spice up more blues, minor blues, I would suggest to add the ninth and the sixth flat. So you will turn your minor pentatonic scale into the natural minor or Aeolian mode. Yes. So if you add that two notes to the minor pentatonic scale, the ninth and the sixth flat, you will get the Aeolian mode. So it sounds. Yeah. So try it. Yeah, it's more melodic. Yes. Because it's a mode of the major scale, yeah. So I used to do this. I just over the minor blues. I used to play like 90% of pentatonic scale or more, yes. And sometimes I play sometimes I play the ninth or the sixth flat, just to add a little bit of, yes, that's the first thing it comes to my head to do when I am playing over the minor blues. Then you have a different options. Could be natural minor, melodic minor scale, yeah. But sounds everybody's at home. Everybody's using internet right now. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoy the lesson. I hope you like the lesson. Just take this time to practice more. I will be online streaming live the next few days. So I will put it on my Facebook and on this YouTube the day and time. Well, if you have any question, you can send me a message. You can put a comment in this video. And that's it. Thank you very much. Remember, I'm giving online lessons.